Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at some lyrics, specifically Messy by Rosé.
Yeah, from the F1, the movie music video, the official lyrics.
Exactly. So, our mission really is just to unpack the themes, the feelings in these lines, see what's going on there.
hmm They're pretty concise, but there's a lot packed in. We want to explore what they might say about, connection, vulnerability.
Okay, let's jump right in. The opening. You and I had tangled as these sheets. I'm alive, but I can barely breathe. With your arms around me, it feels like I'm drowning. Wow.
Straight into that paradox, isn't it?
Yeah. Tangled, close, but also suffocating, drowning. It's intense.
Right. It speaks to that feeling of intimacy being overwhelming sometimes. Like you're deeply connected, but maybe losing yourself a bit.
That closeness feels almost dangerous.
It sets up this tension right away, the comfort versus the feeling of being overwhelmed.
And then it shifts slightly. If I reach for something I can't keep, how bad could it really be? So baby, let's get all the way undone, covered just like I never been touched.
This feels like embracing risk.
Totally. Like, okay, this might not last, but let's go all in anyway. Let's be completely vulnerable.
Yeah, that undone part.
Yeah.
And like I've never been touched, seeking that feeling of newness, maybe a fresh start, even within the relationship.
Shedding layers, maybe baggage.
Could be.
Yeah.
Taking that leap, even if it's scary.
Okay, this next line really caught my attention. Baby, I obsess with you, and there's a replica. Maybe if it's messy, if it's messy, then you know it's really love.
Wow, the messy is real love idea and the replica. That's interesting.
What do you make of that? Obsession, replicas, messy love.
Well, the messy part suggests that real passion isn't neat. It's chaotic sometimes. And maybe that intensity, that obsession, feels like proof of love to the speaker.
And the replica.
It's ambiguous, isn't it? Maybe it's about, like, seeing yourself reflected in the other person.
Yeah.
Or maybe losing your own identity, becoming a sort of copy in that intense connection. It's quite intriguing.
It makes the connection sound almost consuming. And there's, I want all of your complete, give me how all of your words, when the party's over and I'm screaming, I hate it.
Right. This is about wanting the whole person, yeah.
The good, the bad, the complicated, even the arguments, the I hate it moments.
That's a really strong statement of acceptance, I think. A desire for complete authenticity, not just the easy parts. Give me everything.
It shows a deep level of commitment, maybe, to face the difficult stuff together.
And then this idea of surrender comes in. How bad could it really hurt if tonight we just let it burn? So, baby, let's get all the way covered. Baby with you, and there's a river.
Let it burn. Feels like giving in to the intensity.
Yeah, a release. Stop fighting it, maybe.
Yeah.
And being covered, enveloped by the feeling, by each other.
And the river, what does that suggest to you?
Rivers often symbolize flow, change, maybe deep currents of emotion. Something powerful and constant, but also always moving.
Okay, and following that, if it's a C, then you know it's really you saying those words. And it just makes me want you a second chance with the heart for this is so baby, let's get all the way undone.
So it goes from a river to a sea. Even bigger, more immersive.
Right, deeper connection. And the power of words here, saying those words makes me want you.
Words become triggers for desire, for connection. And that mention of a second chance, it hints at history, doesn't it?
Yeah, like they've been through something, and now they're recommitting, ready to be undone again.
Putting their heart back into it fully.
And the song kind of circles back, repeating some ideas. Come and chase me, just like I've never been touched, baby. I'm obsessed with you, and there's a river. If it's messy, then you know it's heat.
That desire for the chase, for that initial spark, it keeps coming back.
Maintaining that newness, even with the history, the river, the obsession.
Exactly. The obsession is still there. The connection symbolized by the river flows on, and the messiness. It transforms into heat, pure intensity.
It really feels like the culmination of all those complex feelings.
Yeah, it ties the vulnerability, the obsession, the acceptance of complexity all together into this final burst of heat.
So looking back at all these lines, the overall picture seems to be, well, love isn't simple or clean.
Not at all. It's portraying love as something that embraces the tangles, the risks, the mess. Maybe that's where the real depth is found.
Allowing yourself to be seen completely, even when it's complicated or overwhelming.
That seems to be the core idea. Authenticity through embracing the mess.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? About our own views on love and relationships. How much mess is part of real connection? Is that vulnerability essential for that kind of intensity, that heat? Something to definitely mull over. Thanks for diving in with us today.